we have some fans running. I wouldn't say all the fans are running. Working from home, and it's been getting warmer out, so I've been slowly opening up the windows and putting in the fans. Here is the Pro Power Plus, pulling some air out of the office or den area. Here is the Air King HV conversion working in the right now this is it's the guest room, but it is the holding ground until we get the rest of the house stood up. So I'll tell you, with these metal blades on, this thing is much quieter. Here is the all metal Lasko, and this is the low speed. This is not high. So you just heard the Air King on high, and this is on low. I mean, it's such a difference than these motors. I don't know if ultimately I'm going to keep this fan in here. This is my bedroom, but again, still kind of setting up the new location here. Kind of sorting out which fans I want to use and where, but for now, for fun, I'm using this here. Well, this is Eddie's room at the new location, and I did a short video recently of 4 fans running that day, and it wasn't even that horribly warm out, but he is not home yet. But I should imagine, I did open his windows for him, I should imagine when he gets home, these will be in full force later on. But if you follow the channel, you've seen them, and that's the Duracraft. And then behind me on the floor, I know they're not fans running, which is the topic of this video, but I just thought I would show you what's probably going to happen later on. And this is my daughter's room. She has a purple Cool Colors, which I don't believe they make these anymore. I snagged this one last year, and if you follow the channel, I had some fun with the Cool Colors collection in some videos. If you haven't seen those, go check those out. It's kind of a fun video that I did. I actually got a lot of views, but this is here, and you know what? Let's crank it up. Since she usually doesn't put her fan on herself, so right now we're just going to keep them on exhaust. So this is really a pimped out 3733. I don't like that. See, that's the problem with these fans. This is like barely in there, so I'm not going to leave it. Another fan not running. Well, it runs, it's just off. It's the, for those of you who haven't been born yet, or were born 50 years ago, this is a Lasko 3733, the almighty. This is in the 3-season porch room. Again, still standing up the house. This fan, I don't know if will ultimately be here. I'll probably stick a vintage fan in here because it won't get a ton of use, and it will be protected from the sun and the elements because it's basically inside. So, but for now, the pedestrian 3733. Utilitech for the kitchen. Now the sun hits the front of the house, right? And so I don't want to put a vintage fan there. Maybe if it was all metal, I would. But to put the metal Lasko in here would be very loud. It's a loud fan. Normally I don't care about loud fans, but when they're in a primary spot, it can be tough. So the black, and it's a Utilitech, right? Like I'm not really worried about it getting destroyed. It's like a 3733 in a sense. I actually like this fan So this fan I have in the kitchen, and it's kind of neat. From the outside, you don't even see it. So if you are somebody who comes across this video and is just looking at it, and you don't like what a box fan looks like sticking out of your front window, get a Utilitech. They make them in white or black, or they actually make the Lasko 3733 in white and black. Right now, Target has them. Okay, Lamont, if you're watching, this is for you. So the camera is actually capturing blades, like the individual blades. But for me, the naked eye, I just see like a metal shield, and it looks so freaking cool. It looks so vintage. Oh, it looks like an attic fan, or just looks like it looks amazing. Yeah, I wish you guys could see. See what my naked eye is seeing. So cool. Here's the Pro Power. See, this fan's on high. These fans, they're decent. They're not worth the hype, but I do like the bigger cabinet versus a 3733. And then here's the Air King. Again, I just see a solid blade to the naked eye. Same blade as on that Lasko. And this is where my son would have one of his two box fans in his window. Eddie, I should call him by his name because he's a contributor to the channel. And my daughter, I took that one out because it's a little breezy, and I just didn't want it to blow out when I'm down here. Because those purple cool colors, it would be an expensive pain ordeal to try to go get another one if it fell out and the blades broke. So just one note, I typically run my fans on exhaust. I like to pull the air through. I know there's schools of thought. If it's a hot day especially, and if it's a hot day and the temperature drops at night, I will turn the fans around, pulling the cool air, basically like an air conditioning type. Except somewhere, like so in the kitchen you saw that Utilitech, that I've been pulling in air. Because at the same time, I think if you have every single fan on exhaust in your house, where's it pulling the air from? I think you're not creating a steady stream. So at least in that end of the house, I have air being pulled in, and then the rest of the rooms are just pulling it through. So especially with that big Lasko on in my bedroom, if I stand in the hallway or stand in the stairwell, even with the fan on low, I can feel that air coming right at the steps. And when my son turns on, Eddie turns on the HV4 fan, my goodness, it's as Lamont said, it's like an F5 tornado is originating from the inside of the house. All right, well, if you haven't, certainly subscribe, like, comment, and as of this recording, it's early in the season. Unfortunately, in New England, it just takes forever for the warm weather to come, and we're not even at full power here yet. I'm sure all the fans that we're having. I don't have any air conditioners here. I've been looking on Marketplace. I could maybe snag something from the main location, but then I got to deal with it over there. So, been on the lookout for that, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned. There'll be more throughout the summer. Thanks for watching. Hope you like this video. Click like, and we'll see you soon.